Hey, I've got a question. Can the experience of buying a product actually make that product better? I think it's a fascinating question, and it's something that's been on my mind lately. And I'll tell you what sparked it. Getting a haircut. Alright? Getting a haircut sparked this because I was sitting there, and I love getting my haircut. Haircuts just make you feel good. We'll move on from that. But I was sitting there getting my haircut, and I was like, say, I obviously like the way my hairdresser does my haircut, otherwise I wouldn't go. But say I was choosing between a barber, okay? And my experience while sitting there, the person cutting my hair, cracked good jokes, was relatable, let me sit in silence when I needed to, and I find that a funny sort of concept because some people just love to sit in silence in hairdressers while they're getting their haircut. Some people probably love to talk to 20 minutes straight or more, whatever it is. But say they meet your need on that. Say they offered you a coffee. These things. By the end of it, are you then thinking that that haircut is better than it actually is? And I think you could convince me that you do, because your experience was good. Your experience was great. And you probably got stuff that you wouldn't have got anywhere else. And it got me thinking about my own business and what experience I lead my clients on, or what experience I take them on. Like things like even like your first interaction, right? So from the moment you talk to someone to the end of it, how are you communicating with them? Are you cracking jokes? Are you being relatable to them? Are you talking about their family? Do they want to talk about their family? Like, are you on a human level to them? Because to me, that is massive. I tell you, if I have a video shoot or something and you walk away from the day and you're like, man, that person was great. Like, we talked about this, we had a laugh. I didn't realize they did this. I didn't realize we have this in common. That stuff matters. That stuff matters a lot. And I know the products probably matters more. The output, the results that you want for yourself or your business matters more. But the experience is, I think the experience is really key. It's your initial hello with a business. It's your checkout experience on a website. These small things that you might think are small, but are actually pretty damn important. And this whole experience factor and what your client feels when they work with you. I've got a good example with my business. So, video production business, lots of shared files in terms of sending them to clients. Client review. Send a video to a client, see what they think, a few changes, whatnot. It's a big part of it. It's a part of every single project. So, that's important. But what's the actual experience like? What's the experience like opening a Google Drive or a Dropbox every single time? Is that a good experience? Is that, even visually, does that look good? It looks alright. But we were like, hey, can we make it better? Can we make the experience better for our clients? Just anyone we work with, even if it's a friend. Can we make that experience better? Can we make them think better of our business? Essentially. Like, perspective is massive. If you've got a different perspective, like if you've got a perspective of a business, you might think they're actually better than they are. Or it actually gives off a truthful representation of the business. But either way, you want them to think up here. You want them to think the best of you. So, we switched from sending every single video from Google Drive to Frame.io. And Frame.io is a website. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out, because it's almost like, it's kind of like a video content hub and a content hub. You can store everything there, but the big thing that sold us on it was the branding. You can put your logo there, you can put your colors, the ability, actually no, the biggest thing, sorry, it's not even the brand. The branding was like a bonus. But the biggest thing was clients can look at a video, click to a minute in, and like put a note. Just share their thoughts. And how much better is that when you actually have a change? And there's lots of changes in these types of work, especially the bigger the project, or depending on your client, or depending on the output, whatever. But there's changes. And how much easier is it to go to the exact moment you're talking about as a client, put down a note, hey, can you bump up the audio here? Hey, can you substitute this frame in for a person smiling, etc. How much easier is it to do that rather than just writing in an email, hey, at 2:05, or hey, throughout the video, can we make more smiling? Can we substitute this shot and try to describe the shot? That's just annoying for both people. It's just things like that you probably think are small, but then you're like, no, that means the user experience is that much better. And that's why we did it. We switched to Frame.io. Every single video we host is there. Actually, the literal first client I sent something to using Frame.io, they're like, wow, this platform is awesome. I love it. You can just comment anything you want to, and that makes your life easier. And that means the changes will be made quicker. It's a win for everyone. I'm just saying, think about the experience. We have Frame.io. There's going to be more in the future, but those things matter a ton. I think they do. If you're a happy customer on the journey, the end result is going to be that much better as well. I'm a true believer in that. So just think about that experience rather than just the end product, yeah?